Oh, I like dealing with those Nigerians, but they're not going to marry us, but they like to play around with us. End
Wow.
quote. A Nigerian man. Or I like to play around with American women, but we're not going to marry them because we don't take them seriously.
Right.
So what do you think about, is that a true statement?
That's a fact.
Nigerian men cheat or they deceive black American women or just any other foreign woman just because of the poverty in Nigeria. I made a video talking about Nigerian men. They always look for African American women. These men, most times they are married or they have a girlfriend, a serious person they want to marry, and they still find someone else in the country they've gone to. Why? Because they want the person to either get them citizenship or get them a green card.
Okay, so I like to date black. American black, African black, Caribbean black, black. With that said, I have an observation about my experience with African men. I've dated African men both here in the US and when I was living on the continent. With that said, in my experience, a lot of times they're very selfish lovers. Like their sex is about them getting what they want. And I'm not going to tell you my African body count, but it's high enough for me to form a hypothesis.
Your African body count, huh? Shout out to all my Nigerian green card bros. Get them green cards by any means. Passport bros.
Yo, what's up guys? Back again with another video for the Passport Bros. First and foremost, please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot and I appreciate it very dearly. Now this video today is extremely interesting because this within itself further supports a lot of what Passport Bros have been saying and been trying to tell these women about their girls trips and their passport sis movement that they're trying to copy the Passport Bros on and try to do the same exact thing that we're trying to do, but it don't really turn out the same way for them how it turns out for us. Because as we can see from the video within itself, we have two people that are both testifying and confirming that there's a lot of foreign men that will run game on you. If these foreign men find out that you are an American woman from America, from the West, which they always find out because the accent, the culture, the way they dress, the style, the way they carry themselves, everything. They're going to know you're American off rip. They're going to see you coming from a mile away. To introduce to you the free money making guide, and when they figure this out and sustain which they often always overseas, do, how to make money as a passport bro working remotely. Get your guide now. Join the community. The link is in the description below and in the comment section as well. A woman bringing a man back from the another country. A man the man stays with her for a few years just to solidify the marriage and the relationship and the documentation, and then after that he's ghost. He has a change of heart. He doesn't feel the same anymore, and now he wants the relationship to end. And that'll blindside the woman, because all along she felt like she was in a real relationship of love and care and all the good things, when in reality a lot of these men, they already knew what they wanted, and we can't really blame them for wanting what they want, because that's what they want and that's what they're going after. But it's up to you as the woman to sniff out and filter out who are the fakes from who are the reals, who are the players from who are the serious guys that you want to take seriously. But these women here in these videos were basically saying that a lot of these foreign men, in particular Nigerian men, will play games with these women in order to get what they want from these women. And these women believe that these men are actually in love with them and actually want to be with them. And then they actually go ahead and actually have a relationship with them, as far as actually bringing them back with them to the States, just to find out that, oh, all along he was running game on you. See, let me tell you one thing about men. See, I just so happen to be a man, so I would understand. Men only play games with women that they don't want to be serious with. If a man is running game on you, playing games with you, giving you mixed messages, telling you one thing, doing the opposite, if his movements, his words, his actions don't add up, that within itself tells you that he does not really want you. He does not want to be serious with you. Because when men are serious and are ready to be serious with a woman, the last thing that that man will do is play games. Because men, we naturally don't like games. Playing games to us is like, it's very exhausting, it's stressful, it's annoying, it's frustrating. We only really play games when we feel like we need to play games, or we have to play games, or there's something to gain or some type of benefit from playing those games. A man never plays games just because. He's doing it for a reason, a logical reason that he's trying to accomplish. So these men that are playing games, that are running game on these women that are telling them one thing, and then a few years later they change, you have a change of heart, and now it's something different. It's because the man never really respected you and never really wanted to take you seriously after all along. He understood what he wanted. He got in, did what he had to do, and got out with what he needed and what he wanted. That's because that's all he wanted all along. Like, that's a very, simple thing about men that is extremely simple to understand, but a lot of times these women are willfully delusional just because they like somebody. If they're head over heels for a guy and they feel all those feelings, love for a guy, and the tingles in their stomach and excitement and all that for a guy, even though she sees certain red flags, even though she sees certain things that might be inconsistent, even though she might see certain things that might not add up, that make you go, I don't know, she's going to purposely ignore all those signs in order to compensate for how she feels. She feels good with this man, so she's going to make all those, signs disappear. She's going to ignore all those signs as if they're not signs to actually, take into consideration. Because she likes him. She might even love him. She's already gone to the point to imagine herself being with him long term, having a family, having kids, how even the kids will look like, everything. She's already been sold on that dream, that idea. And he's the one who sold it to her. And she bought into it. Come to find out that that dream was merely just that. A dream that will never come to reality. And this is why a lot of women just end up disappointed when dealing with these foreign men. In particular, in this topic, we're talking about Nigerian men, because, they're the ones that run the game the most. And it stems from, the lack of opportunity in which they're faced with in their home country. So that within itself, from the perspective on which they're looking at the situation, they're running game as a necessity because they feel as though this is what I have to do in order to have some type of success. And a lot of times what that success looks like to them is coming to America, getting a good job, a quite high paying job, getting their citizenship, setting up house, setting up a home in America, and then bringing their family over, or them, sending money over back to their family in their home country. That's what success looks like to them, and they'll do anything, say anything, make you believe anything in order to achieve that. So with that being said, guys, continue to get your passports, continue to book your flights. They will shame, they will blame, but they cannot contain, because the passports will forever reign. If it ain't foreign, it's boring. If it ain't foreign, I'm ignoring. Passport Bros, we up. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, guys.